Yeah, we're live.
I'm on TV.
Hey, it's Halloween weekend.
Hey. Yes, I am.
Play the song.
I'll just be vibing.
Bro, I really be vibing with that. I need to make a longer version just so I can like listen to it on occasion.
Yeah,
Just fucking.
I like the intro. I just be vibing with it a little bit.
It's a nice
Yeah.
little.
I wish we were able to use the original song I showed you, but
Oh,
due to copyrights,
yeah, we can't. They don't want to see us happy. They don't want to see us win. God
they don't
does.
want to see us win like the Eagles, but it's okay. We still gonna win.
We still gonna win like the Eagles.
Like the Eagles, bro. I mean, I think I said this on our podcast with the Swoop Boys. The only person that loves us on the sports analyst pad is obviously Shady McCoy. He's the only one that gives us our flowers, bro.
Yeah, what's her name? That one chick was like hating so hard, bro.
Joy Taylor, I mean, she gave us our flowers too. She goes behind Jalen. She gives Jalen his flowers.
I'm trying to think of who the other person was. It was like some girl who maybe I'm tripping. I don't really.
No, it's Joy Taylor, the one that's on Speak with them. She kind of gives Jalen Hurts his flowers every now and then.
No, I'm saying who was the one that was hating? Who was like, I don't see.
Oh, that's the girl on NFL Network in the morning.
That's who it was. Yeah. With is it Good Morning Football?
Yes, in the morning with the two dudes and oh boy,
yeah. It was Nate Burleson, and then he moved on up.
Yeah,
I was watching Celebrity Jeopardy, and the one dude was on it. I was like, hey, it's Pete. It's Peter Schrager.
Oh wow.
I was like, I know that guy. I don't know the other people though, but
like I know him, but the other people, who the hell are?
Yeah, who is this? So, other than that though, how was your week? What's anything exciting? Anything new?
Nothing really, bro. I was just trying to get to the work week. It's a Friday, bro, because it's Halloweekend.
Spooky. Bro, we're doing like a compilation with like my roommates. So like we're gonna like one person, everyone gathers around, and then like we film ourselves and the person in the room, and then like they come out of the room in their costume, and then like you see like their costume and our reactions, and then we're gonna make a compilation video of all of them. So far, my boy came out and he was Tommy from the first Power Rangers.
Oh,
you know when they're doing the karate shit.
Yeah.
My boy came out and did like a spin kick and like almost kicked the ceiling.
Wow.
And then he had like the Power Ranger music playing.
I love it.
And then my other roommate, he came out with the party all the time. Ooh. And he had like the 80s like curly hair, like the neon. It was funny. Big fan of both. But they're not ready for mine. I can't say mine yet. I know they're not watching because they're haters, but I can't say what me and my girls is yet. But just know it's good. It's a cartoon.
It's
from our childhood.
It's some heat, I will say.
Oh yeah, you saw it. I showed you prior to the show.
What
about you? You got a costume?
I got two. I mean, actually, I kind of got three. Let's get a mark. It just depends on really what I'm gonna wear. Like, I mean, I got the Addams Family with me and wifey. I got the prisoner look, and then I got the purge mask. So it's kind of like, do we really want to dress up and everything, or do we want to keep it simple? Put the mask, knives. So
you have like degreeing levels of like.
Literally, bro.
Am I going all out, or am I just gonna?
Nah.
You could actually combine the purge mask and the prisoner one too.
I could put it together. Put some
just
blood
me thinking outside the box.
Put some blood on my prisoner outfit. Say I just got out. But
I got out. I got in. I got a lot was going on in that time period.
No, but we here. It's Friday.
Then it's Saturday, Sunday. Bro, I know we talked about it, or like you guys talked about it more. I was busy the other night for the most part, but I love just the Kelly Green on the field. I like it; just keeps like popping back into my head, and I'm like, it looks so good. It looks so good.
I just think nobody's over it yet because literally it's on everything on my feeds, bro. Like It's like the most beautiful color I've ever seen. Like everybody at work, they were like, "Hey, bro, that shit was just like green." Like I'm not gonna lie, like it was dope. I said, "I know. You don't gotta tell me."
Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. I bought it. I bought a couple.
I bought a couple, bro. Like I have jerseys. They're beautiful, bro. Like they were like, "What do you mean?" I said, "I mean, if you know, like I know, bro, it was like literally the best they could have did. They did the '90s look, gray pants, green jersey, like
The field.
it was amazing, bro. I mean, as an Eagle fan, obviously, like we've all spoke, I wasn't
Right.
there in the '80s. You know,
I wasn't there in the '80s, so that
I
was,
was
Kelly Green wasn't like my thing.
That's what I'm saying. '99 was good, bro.
What up, Daniel? Daniel
'99
Berry Sports Highlights.
So I mean, I didn't get to really experience a Kelly Green to obviously 2010, but
Heard my
man,
dog chewing on something.
these are amazing. Those jerseys are amazing, bro.
It's so perfect. And one of the like little subtle like thing that I love the most about it, yes, is the how on the I always forget what it's called, the little score box where it's like the logo and the score. It was the old school logo too. I was like, yo, I was like, look at it,
bro. It was like the whole field was just the bird, the logo was guitar.
What am I, boy? Everything was perfect.
It was it.
It was perfect. Every last minute detail.
It was just there's nothing you could do, bro. Like I'm as far as my old heads loved it. Obviously, you know.
I love it. And then I keep the only thing that's like ruining it or like ruining the moment is the fact that the fucking Dolphins fan base just keeps being little crybabies about like the refs miss this. Like, bro, the refs miss calls every single
at the
game.
end of the day, bro. I'm pretty sure you can attest with me on this. If we want to nitpick every fucking game, we can always blame a ref.
Yeah,
you can blame a ref for anything. I mean, you can. If you really want to break it down, I'm pretty sure you saw it too. It was the Steelers versus the Rams. You could say that wasn't the first down, but hey, that is what it is. They
what was it? What game was it where they like? It was like the ball was like not a first down. They like gave him a generous thing, and then they were like, "It's not a first down." And then they measured it, and it like was a first down, and they were like, "It's not a first down." Was that what game it was?
It was the Steelers versus the Rams, and what happened was that the Rams didn't have no more timeouts.
That's what it was. Okay, so that's the game. I remember I like saw it real quick, and I was like, "Wait,
they didn't have no more timeouts." So you know, if you could time out it, that gives the refs the time to fucking look at the shit because it was under the 2-minute warning. But since they didn't, I mean, you can't really do nothing about it. I mean, it sucks. I mean, calls are gonna get miscalled. Refs are human, but sometimes it's just like, bro, you see that shit. How much are they paying you, bro? What is really going on,
bro? And then it's like people. The thing that's annoying, not annoying, but like they were like, oh, like nothing was called on the Eagles. Like things were called on us. It just offset because at the same time they also fucked up. So, but like and then it was the Jalen Carter flop. Like that was if anything that was funny, like because it was like he definitely pushed the dude. Like he definitely initiated.
Yeah,
whatever you want to call it, he initiated, but then dude like swung on him, and then he flopped, of course. But then it was like, all right.
I was thinking LeBron.
Yeah, that was funny. That was genuinely funny because I was like, all right,
bro, I was dying.
But the fact that like the dude straight up swung on him, like it was gonna be a penalty on him, and then dude fucking swung on him, and they were like, all right, well, we saw that offset, and then like, but like you were saying, it's like if you watch every single game, it's like you can. All the things like I could pick 3 off the top of my head. The Dallas Goedert face mask against the Commanders. Years ago, the Miles Sanders face mask, the kick return against the Lions. Remember that? Where his shit got pulled around. And even the guy like he was like running to the sideline. And he was like, ooh. And it was like they were like no call on that, like blatant. And then the Dallas game, the
clear fumble recovery.
Yeah, the no clear recovery, like 4 Eagles on top of the ball. Like, there's no clear. Like, what do you mean? We came up with the ball. There was 4 of us on top of it, and they're like, there's no clear.
Malcolm Jenkins was the only person around the ball, grabbed the ball, picked it up. They said there was no green jerseys around there.
Yeah, like, what are you talking about?
What? Okay.
And we ended up losing that. I think we ended up losing all those games.
You want to know the crazy thing?
We lost all 3 of those games.
Every time you bring that up to a Dallas fan, I don't recall that.
I know you don't recall that.
I know you don't recall that, motherfucker. I know.
And then people keep saying the whole like that one ref where it's like the one ref like, oh, like he's from Pennsylvania. Bro, I looked it up. Because it's like the article, it's like he's from Pennsylvania, blah blah blah. Like he lives 65 miles from the stadium. Like first of all, there's Cowboys fans from Philly. Like just because you live in an area doesn't mean that you're like you 100% support that team in the area. I'm from New England. I do not support any Boston team.
I'm from California. Only California team I support is the Lakers.
So I'm saying, like, what do you like? And then I looked it up because they were like, because my boy, people have been sending it to me all week, but my one boy was like, oh, like the proof is in the pudding. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like he didn't. I was like, what other game? Because I guess he got suspended before for unethical reffing.
Yeah, I heard that.
And then I was like, but what was it for? And he was like, the Eagles. And I was like, are you sure? And he was like, I don't know. So I Googled it, bro. It was an ACC college tournament. It was like, the games were Clemson versus Pitt and Clemson versus Syracuse. What's that got to do with Philly, bro? If anything, he sounds more like a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. But I didn't read fully into it of like which team he was like reffing towards, or like if it was against Clemson type shit. But it's like
the day. Look, he the calls got. Look, there's plenty of games where, I mean, we could say 3 to 4 years ago, 5 years ago, Eagles were probably the most penalized team to every game, bro. Like
yep.
It was no bullshit, no none of that, dog. Like,
say it again, Todd. Say it again.
It was none but all this shit. Like they were the most penalized team. Kept getting penalized.
Yeah, we were just sloppy ball all around.
Sloppy ball. But what did we do? We didn't cry about it. Yeah, we were mad. Of course, we're gonna be mad. But at the end of the day, we gotta live with the call, bro. Like
we didn't have an entire like city and media outlets like crying about it for a week. It's like
it gets annoying.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
and then you also see the now I saw the video of because I didn't think Brock Purdy was really hurt, and then I saw the video of how he got hurt.
Oh, it's that all right. The tush push thing is like just annoying at this point because like Josh Allen did it perfectly.
I mean, not really. I mean,
Josh Allen did it last night, and he picked up 4 yards. It looked like the Eagles doing it. I was like, all right.
I seen it. He did it, but I mean, I don't know. It's just when we do it, it's just like it's so goddamn perfect. Like when you see other people do it, it's like, damn, bro. Like when I saw the Brock Purdy, I was like, bro, your head was so exposed, bro.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like when we do it, we do Hurts goes down and goes forward, and like he marches, and like they'll come on if they have to, and they'll push him. But like Purdy was just like kind of ragdolled himself. He didn't even like try to go forward. He just thought like he could fall forward. He like ragdolled himself into the pile and like stuck his head up, and dude just came in and clocked him, and I was like, ooh, that didn't look good. If anything, I think that's the play that's gonna get it banned because fucking the NFL's new little golden child, their little baby, their little like the youngest child syndrome, where they're like all the older kids get beat by the parents, the youngest one fucks up, they're like, oh my god, my baby. I know, like they get the tender parenting. Like that's Brock Purdy. They're like he's like everyone else besides Mahomes. They get all the fucking bad shit. And Purdy, they're like, oh my god, is he okay? Is he okay?
Fuck that shit, bro. They need it.
And then they're saying he might play.
Oh yeah, well I got Niner friends at work, so they're talking about he's gonna play. I'm like, you guys do not let your players sit, do you?
Like, did you guys not learn anything from the Dolphins of last year?
Like, bro, you understand? Like, this man was under concussion protocol. 9 out of 10 times, you don't get out of that within under a week.
Yeah.
So
so
for you to play, either your medical staff is lying and saying, fuck that, he could just play, dog, he's good. So if you get hit, then you're liable to severely more longer impact because
you could like I said with the Tua thing, it's like it lasted longer because they were like, he's good. No.
And the good thing about them, they should let him sit, bro, because why? They have a bye week after this, so that's 2 weeks. So
bro, what do you let him
play smart, go have Sammy Darnold play the game.
I guess they're thinking more like maybe Purdy's fine and he can rest out.
They don't want to lose, bro. What they're doing is they don't want to get too far in the race.
Yeah. Who are they? Oh, they're playing the Bengals?
They're playing the Bengals. Bengals don't have a crazy defense, but they have a crazy offense.
Yeah.
So
they might be seeing it as that. They might see it as like, oh, Purdy will be good. Their defense isn't great.
But I mean, I know everybody's just walking into it.
Knock first.
Yeah, knock first, dudes. What's up? Nah, but yeah, Brock Purdy and them, they're solid, but I can't wait till week 13. Fuck the bullshit.
Bro, I'm going into the season. I was definitely, and any Eagles fan who says they weren't was just being a homer and like, trying to like act like they're not. Because now when it comes to sports hot takes or sports takes in general, it's like you're not allowed to like not root for the other team, but like you're not allowed to give another team credit because then it's like seems like you're dick riding or some shit. Like you're like, oh, like that team has a good defense. It's like, wow, you're dick riding. Like, bro, I can't acknowledge another team. Like even at the beginning of the year, I was like, hey, Cowboys look like they have a good defense. People were like, wow, like what are you saying? And I'm like, I'm stating a fact. Like, what are you like? It's not crazy. Like, and then another thing too is like the whole like receipts culture where it's like they pull receipts where it's like the first 3 weeks of the season, a team could be doing bad, and you're like, that team's playing bad.
They're over. They're done. They're not going to make the playoffs. Turn it up.
Like the next 3 weeks.
Look what they said about us for the first 5 weeks, right? First 5 weeks. Then the 6th week when we lost, they were just waiting for us to lose. Then week 7, oh, the Eagles are the number 1 team in NFL. They're back. They're
like what?
Like, we just doing our thing, bro. Like we don't have to go out there and just kill everything off. Like, and then it kills me like how low they have Jalen and fucking
AJ
Brown as a duo. Like, bro, like the only person honestly in my book that should be over AJ Brown and Jalen is
Tua and Tyreek.
Not even that. I mean, you could put Kelsey and Mahomes. I would say you could put them as number 1, bro. Like bullshit aside. That is probably the lethalest duel in the league, bro.
I would see. My thing is, I just based off like stats alone, you could put Tua in Tyreek because before this game he had 800 yards already.
Yeah,
and it's like that's crazy. And then AJ got over 800 this week, but like
got 800 and like 26 right now or something.
AJ, I think AJ has 829, but I know Tua has like not Tua. Tyreek has like almost 900 now.
Something like that.
Yeah, so it's like you could put them, but like, bro, they did the same thing last year. Before the season started, I have a photo somewhere where it's like the most like anticipated and Hurts and AJ aren't even on it. And it's like, bro, it's Aaron Rodgers and Garrett Wilson, Trevor Lawrence and Calvin Ridley above like in the top 10. And it's like, y'all, is this like it was Colin Cowherd too, and I'm like, is this for real? Like, is this a real thing right now?
I don't even listen to that motherfucker anymore, bro.
One of them didn't even happen. The other one is happening, and it's a garbage connection because I don't know.
I even watched Colin Cowherd in the first place was because of Joy Taylor when they were together. That was literally the only reason that I watched him when they were together. But I don't even watch him no more, bro, because he has, bro, half of these analysts. Jalen can't do this. Jalen can't do that.
No, bro. It's garbage.
Do that. The Eagles are, they're mid-form, but Jalen Carter, he's a beast.
Hey, man. Hey, that boy a beast, though.
Oh, that boy crazy. Bro.
It's crazy how like they can acknowledge Jalen Carter playing well, but like they can't acknowledge AJ Brown almost beating, or he might possibly beat Calvin Johnson's record.
And I'm just saying this right now. Don't shoot me. AJ Brown is possibly the best wide receiver in the league right now this year.
I mean, just based on the fact that like
he's possibly could be the best.
He's definitely at this point and for this season, he's definitely top 3 in my opinion.
I'm saying this season he's having a crazy. I mean, since he came to the Eagles, he's been.
Yeah, I would still have to put for this season Tyreek over him though, just because like I said, he has done more. I don't know how many touchdowns Tyreek has compared to AJ, but I think Tyreek has more.
We can find that out.
Yeah, we can find that out. But like I said, Tyreek. Plus, also people aren't going to give AJ Brown that credit or that title because also he's going up against Tyreek Hill, and Tyreek Hill has the career behind him. Because when people judge players, you have to specify this season or like
ring.
What?
He has the ring too, Tyreek.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, people will judge players based on like if it's a seasonal thing. Like if you're talking about seasons, people will bring in like the entirety of their career to back up the one season. Like for instance, the Aaron Rodgers, Garrett Wilson top 10. It's like why they've never even played together. Why would you put them top 10? Like like you're just hoping. It's a hypothetical. You're praying that they will do. You think you don't know. Hurts and AJ already proved a connection last year. They're rekindling it this year, which I'm not gonna lie to you. Well, yeah, AJ definitely balling in fantasy.
No, he's definitely. Tyreek has 7, AJ has 3.
Okay, see that's So I gotta put Tyreek over AJ, but AJ number 2. Okay, Jefferson's injured, so you can't count him. I think Devontae got a lot up there. I think Devontae Adams is up there too, though.
No, he's always gonna be up there. He's always gonna.
I don't know. I think he has a lot of touchdowns this year. I'm not positive. I know he's a big red zone target. I saw that on Twitter.
Honestly, and in reality, though, bro, Jacoby Myers is low key taking up a lot of spot over there right now.
Yeah,
he's low key become like the number, quote unquote, without even saying anything, like the number 1 because fucking. Well,
I think Adams is still the number 1, but it's one of those scenarios where
he is. But I'm saying like without saying it because Garoppolo feeds him more than he feeds Devontae now. I don't know why.
Because I think that's what I'm saying. I think it's one of those situations where it's like Devontae's the number 1. So teams that play the Raiders are going to bracket and they're going to cover Devontae more. So Jacoby gets to open up and play CB2 of a team. Because not a lot of teams have a great CB tandem. They have one good CB and the other one kind of just does whatever, you know?
Yeah, so Tyreek has 902 yards right now. And AJ has a 809.
809, okay.
So they're number 2. The closest one to them would be Puka would be number 3 at 752. Puka's number 3 at 752.
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs would be number 4, 740.
Yeah.
And then after that, it kind of just Devontae only has 528.
Yeah, see, it's like that's something else that kind of annoys me too, because it's like about not the chemistry of the team, but like you can tell they are clearly feeding they're feeding AJ.
Oh yeah, you can.
I feel like that's not. I mean, it's working. It's one of those things where like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But at the same time, it's like, but if it seems like something that could break, and it could. Because like I know Smitty's good, Goddard's good. Like we have the weapons, but I feel like is like Hurts losing his connection with the other weapons?
No, but like I tell people, this is what I say. I say,
Smitty's had a lot of drops.
Yeah, but I think also too. I think that's might be Smitty getting in his head as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Smitty was number 1 before AJ got there. And now, you gotta go behind AJ, and then also you gotta think in consideration. They're best friends at the end of the day.
Yeah, but it's one of those things too where it's like you can't like favor one of your kids over the other. You gotta eventually go. You know what I mean? You can't. You got like it's clear AJ's getting this thing, and I feel like they're gonna do it for one more game just to like have him break that. But it's like because it's like still like it's a good record to have. So it's like all right, let's knock that out so we can add it to the books. Get him that. What is that?
Oh, I can't. Can it not be seen?
Is it a hat?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you so you can see it. But. Yeah, no, they might do it one more game.
Fine, that's what I'm thinking too. He's just like, all right, once AJ hits 1,000, he's getting no targets.
Hey, that'd be crazy though.
And then I'm feeding Goddard.
He's like, that's it, bro. You got your band. You're getting your band. You're getting your band. All right.
He's like, all right, I'm gonna cut back on this last. You're gonna get your 125. You're gonna get that, and then you're done. Then you're getting 3 targets a game. Shut up. Smitty's getting the ball and Goddard's getting the ball, and I'm gonna piece them together like 90 yards each a game.
And then he's looking at Swift. What's up? You want it? You want 1,000?
Yeah.
You want 1,000?
Goddard has been increasing. They've been because it's like Brian Johnson found the playbook with Goddard. He's like, oh wait, Goddard can catch. And like yes, he can.
Goddard is the shit.
Wait, Smitty has how many yards does Smitty have this year?
He probably has like 300 if I'm not mistaken, bro.
You damn right. I don't even know who MP3 racked up is, but thank you. I appreciate you.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Wait, who is that?
Yeah, MP3 racked up. Who's MP3
Wait,
racked up?
who is that? Who's MP3 racked up? I'm interested. I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna be like, oh, it's so and so. It's my boy. I'm gonna leave it up there just because it makes me feel better about myself.
Just to make it fit. Okay,
On my prize picks thing, it says Devontae Smith has 383 receiving yards.
Yes, 383, 2 touchdowns.
See, we gotta up those numbers, my boy.
Gotta get those numbers up.
I need him to get at least 1,101 yards.
A band. We need another one.
I did the
Whoa.
whoa. It wasn't the sugar, so we're good. Wait, where are you going? Can you get me one of these while you're?
Can you get, and always, the pod is always sponsored by Happy Dad, because we always love them, baby.
Love Death Row. From the box, though, please, my love. In the garage. I love you so much. Sugar, lay down. But no, I did the prize pick.
Jalen Ramsey wants to come back to play this week.
What?
Jalen Ramsey's coming back this week.
Is he? He was scared last week. That's why. I'm kidding.
Nah, I'm good, dog. I'm good. I don't want to play.
He came back fast, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because they said, love from Oxnard. Thank you.
Oh, what? What the fuck?
Tony, yo, 1, 2, 3.
That's my boy, Tony. Wait, why is Tony watching? Tony, it's like my longtime friend. I've known him since I was a teenager.
Why is he not watching? Of course.
He's a Raiders fan.
Oh, well, he wants to hear some good shit, have some fun, get some laughs.
You just missed it, Tony. We were talking about the Raiders. We were talking about how Devontae Adams is the number one, but technically Myers is the number one because Jimmy G be throwing it to him more. Brian Hoyer, I don't know what he's doing, but he's definitely trying to feed Myers because he be throwing him.
Hunter Redfield, I don't know what he's doing over there right now. They just got him just running routes, literally just running.
I don't know.
Cardio. He's just doing cardio right now.
He's doing cardio? What? That's fine. I trust you. I was just looking. Tony's on. Tony joined the stream. Maribel said hi, Tony. Welcome. Tony's the one from Cali.
Woo!
Tony, he lives in Cali too.
I hate the Raiders. Hey,
he texts me randomly. He's like, "Eagles looking good." I'm like, "Bro, you hate shut. Don't gas me up." I'm like, "Don't gas me, bro."
Hey, because I'm gonna tell you right now. Once people start telling me, "Oh, the Eagles," I'll be like, "Fuck it, yeah, you know what it is, bro." Wait,
Tony, you live? I thought you moved from Oxnard. You moved back to Oxnard? Shout out Wave Reel.
Shout out
Shout out Manny and Wave Reel. Even though I don't think Tony fucks with Manny like that anymore. Shout out them. Damn, I just realized I don't even think Manny fucks with me anymore. I ain't seen him post on Instagram in a minute. Did he soft unfollow me?
Oh, Ventura.
Oh yeah, Ventura. Okay, I knew that. I remember we were talking about that. Manuel Betancourt. Manny. Tony, what did Manny delete his IG? What happened?
He blocked you, dog. Not
sure. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. If he did, I'll low key be hella sick.
That is
Manuel. I always forget if it's Manuel. I forget how to spell Manuel because I skate. So I'm like Manuel, like a Manuel.
Oh, Manuel?
Manuel, like a Manny pad.
I know what you're talking about.
It's Gabe.
He said he made another one.
MP3 racked up is Gabe.
MP3 racked up is who?
Yeah, it's my boy Gabe. Fucking damn. So Tony is from. Me and Tony are from the same island.
Okay.
In Rhode Island. But he moved to Cali when he was young, and then when he was, I think, 14 or 13, he moved back to Rhode Island. So we linked back up again, and we have similar family members, and
that's cool.
And then we just we've been boys for years, but then he moved back out to Cali. But Gabe is someone he knew his first go around in Cali. It was like his boy growing up. Gabe's actually, I'm not gonna gas him up crazy, but Gabe tapped in with the industry. Gabe knows some people. I'll give him that. Gabe funny. Shout out Lil B. Base God. Grind.
You know how we do.
I can say Grinder.
Grinder.
Not the gay dating app.
Whoa.
Great Grinder. Well, I know that because Tony.
I know that because Tony.
Tony used to have it when we were young. I didn't know what it was, but now I know. He made another. Tell him to follow me. Why did he unfollow me? We were friends. We've never met. We've never. It's one of those people like you like know from social media, but you just never met. Like me and you.
like me and Coach. Like me and Coach know each other. We know each other. You know, we're in the crew. You know, we just never got to kick it live together yet.
Be safe out there, Tone. You know it's gonna be a crazy weekend.
But when me and Coach
love you, brother.
Just know it's gonna be a movie.
Next, we got a link. I don't know when the Eagles play the Raiders. They might play them next year, I think. I'm not positive. If they do, I'm definitely trying to go to that game. I'm gonna hit up Will for the tickets because Tony, my boy Will, one of the other dudes in the Swoop Boys, he has like season tickets to the Raiders Stadium, the new one.
Oh, nice.
Shout out Fly Boys.
Hey.
Me and Tony used to be in a jerk squad. Pause.
You're
a jerk. I know. You're a jerk. I tell people that, and then they're like, "You have any videos?" I'm like, "No," and you're never gonna see them.
we need to see those videos,
bro. You never. Yo, where's you didn't? Speaking of videos and photos, changing the topic to get off me. You didn't send the photo of you in the costumes.
I'm not gonna lie. I fucking got home off of work and took a nap with my daughter.
Bro, I took a nap too when I got home.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. It was one of those days where I was just kind of, because I had to run the show today at work.
Yeah.
You know, so it was kind of just one of those days where I just got home. I was kind of tired and I just took a little nap. I was like,
Bro, I hate taking naps because I think it stems back to this childhood memory. You know how like if you go to like a psychologist and like oh like I don't like this, then like well, let's run it back to your childhood and to see where this stems from. I know like the exact moment of like the traumas of my adulthood come from. So I don't like naps because when I was younger, my dad, I went to my dad's house for the weekend. My parents were split up, so I went to it was dad's weekend, and me and my stepmom used to like beef when we were younger, just because you know it was like just stupid little kid shit. I love her now, but like you know, I'm like, you're not my mom, and she was like, you're not my kid. Like fuck off. She'd be like, you're not mine. I don't give a shit. I'd be like, whatever, man. But so it was like a nice summer day, like hot summer day, and my step siblings, Butter and Mia, like their cousin had a pool, but I didn't like. No, I'm not gonna be like, hey, can we go to their pool? Like I wasn't like super close with that side of the family like that. So I'm like, I didn't ask. I didn't even think about it because I was like, I didn't think it was an option. So like, I'm like just tired, and they were like, yeah, if you're tired, just take a nap. I was like, all right, bet. So I took a nap. I woke up like an hour later, and I'm like, where's everyone at? And my dad was like, oh, she took the kids to the pool, and I was like, why didn't you wake me? They were like, you were sleeping. We don't want to wake you up. And I was like, this is fucking
bullshit.
Bro, I was so mad. I was like, I'm never taking a nap again. Naps have been ruined for me. So now it's like someone's like, take a nap. I'm like, why? So you can leave me? So I can miss out on life?
So you can leave me?
I don't think so, brother. But I took a nap. I got off work. I was just not feeling good. I was tired. I took a nap. So like I woke up and I'm like, yo, send me the link when you're ready. I'm like, what time is it? 7:00. Okay.
I know when you sent it, I woke up at like 4:40 right here, and I was like, oh shit, he sent it. Oh, I gotta get up, bro.
Shout out my stepmom. Shout out Sherry. We actually have the same birthday.
Oh.
Me, my girl, and my stepmom have the same birthday.
You and your girl have the same birthday?
Yeah, I told you this, bro.
Oh, yeah, you did. And I remember. That's when I said my mom and dad have the same birthday.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Birthday. Me, my stepmom have the same birthday. Me and my uncle's father-in-law. So like my uncle's wife's dad had the same birthday. There's a lot of similar birthdays in my family. Is that one in particular? I don't think anyone else has the same birthday.
Yeah, the only other person that I know that has my birthday is my boy. We have the same birthday.
When's your birthday?
August 13th.
Well, yeah, we talked about this because your birthday is very close to my cousin's. Well, I think they're August 18th though.
All right, and then obviously one of the biggest, I believe, the dude from Hangover, his birthday is August 13th too, and he's a diehard. Bradley Cooper.
He's a Birds fan.
He's a Birds fan. Diehard Bird fan. Go Bird, baby.
Go Birds. Go Birds. Go Birds. I have the same birthday as Bill Murray and Stephen King.
I fucking love Bill Murray and Stephen King.
There's a couple other random ones, but it's like,
oh yeah, me too. I looked it up just to see, and there's some random ones. I was like, whoa. Also, Tyson Fury has the same birthday as me.
he's fighting this weekend. Oh, Faith Hill.
Oh,
It's the way you love me. It's a feeling like this. It's centrifugal motion. It's perpetual bliss. That's one of my favorite like lyrics for a song ever. Because when she was in the studio, she was like, she's describing love. She's like, it's the way you love me, right? It's a feeling like this. How would I describe love? It's centrifugal motion. It's perpetual bliss. Like, nah, she tweaked with that, bro. She tweaked because centrifugal motion, like you think of like when you love someone, you're swinging them around like in a park or something. That's centrifugal motion, bro. It's like I love it. It's a great Luke Wilson. Oh wow, it's his brother. Billy Porter, Nicole Richie, Alfonso. Me and fucking Carlton.
Me and fucking Carlton. You and Carlton.
Wait, what, bitch? I'm like, look up celebrities with September 21st birthday. And it's like Robert Downey Jr., April 4th. That's not the same. Why are you in here?
Yeah, that's not bad.
Dave Coulier, what's the not Jesse, the other one from Full House, the blonde one.
Oh, Ashley and Michelle, the twins.
No, the dad, one of the three boys.
Oh, fucking
not Stamos, not wow.
The uncle?
Not Bob Saget, not John Stamos, the other one. I think he's the other uncle. The blonde uncle.
The blonde uncle, yeah.
Looks like Jeff Bridges.
Yeah, the blonde uncle, the one that always had
the
one that always had the crazy shirts on. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I didn't watch Full House. Not Jeff Bridges. Who?
Let me see.
I can't think of his name. He's the one from Dumb and Dumber. Not Jim Carrey, obviously. I can't remember. I'm drawing a blank. But yeah, him. And Jason Derulo.
Dave? Is the Uncle Joey?
Wait, bro, I don't remember their names.
It's Dave Cooler?
Dave Coulier, him, yeah.
Yeah, him.
I know it's pronounced like that, I think.
It's Uncle Joey.
That's Uncle Joey?
Yeah, that was Uncle Joey in the show.
Okay, him, then Uncle Joey. I have the same birthday as the actor that plays Uncle Joey, not Uncle Joey himself. Hey. I never watched Full House. I never liked it. I was like, just like a show about like three grown men and a bunch of like little girls. And I was a little boy, so I was like, I don't care.
It was a wild. I watched it because of my sister, but it was a wild.
A lot of the like teen like angst shows growing up, I didn't watch because I was like young in the 90s. So, like Boy Meets World, I watched, but I wasn't like big on Boy Meets World like everyone else was.
I put the Boy Meets World to Banga.
Saved by the Bell, I didn't watch. I would watch, like I watched the shows, but it wasn't a show I was like tapped into, you know.
Oh, I would always watch Saved by the Bell. I ain't even gonna lie, Zach Morris was a player.
I was watching Ed and Nettie.
I was watching that shit too, but hey, that was the shit, bro. That shit was the shit.
That shit. My favorite episode was when Ed became the monster and he was eating like the cereal and like sticking people to the walls with it. I was always like, yo, this is crazy.
You're like, what is really going on, dog?
How do we get a jawbreaker?
Oh, yeah, DeMarcus Cousins has the same birthday.
Oh, shit, really?
It's a gang
I know I whistled sugar. I'm sorry, but I was just singing a theme song. You watch your mouth. No. She said hi. Everyone, Sugar says hi.
Sugar.
She's such a little attention whore.
All right.
Watch your mouth. We're on stream. You can't say that.
You can't say that.
I love you. Say I love you. You can't get up here, bro. All right, she's up here. She's up. Sugar, say I love you. Sugar, say I love you. She's not gonna say it. There it is.
I love you.
Stop doing it. I keep saying I love you, and she's like, "You want me to jump up on your arm?" Say I love you. There it is.
I love you.
No, go place. 1, 2. It's funny. We were trying to train her. You know, sit, place, when she go. I don't want to hear it. You're being mean right now. Go. You're being there we go. You heard mommy. but we were trying to cozy in Topanga. I didn't like find Topanga attractive like that when I was a kid. I didn't really watch Boy Meets World like that. Like I was like,
oh, bro,
I watched it, but I was more like, where are the cartoons?
Nah, fuck that, bro.
And I wasn't a teenager in the 90s.
I was born in '88, so when that shit came on, that was my shit, bro. I used to watch Boy Meets World heavy.
Because Boy Meets World ran until I want to say the early 2000s, but like it never really, like, you know what I mean? It wasn't it was my generation, but like it wasn't my like.
Hey, the crazy thing, old boy was a Phillies fan.
What? Oh yeah, because I remember the shirt with the Phillies and that
He
clip.
always rocked the Phillies baseball team, bro. He was a Philly fan.
Yeah, see, it came out in '93, so like prime Boy Meets World was what I'll say '97, season 4.
97, 90, 98, and I was
like 6 years old, but I wasn't understanding the intricacies of relationships like that.
I was 10, bro, so I was in it. I was already like, yeah, I like this. And Topanga was banging.
That's what I'm saying. Like that wasn't my Wano was my show when I was a kid because I used to have dad's weekends, and my dad was just like, oh, he's gonna watch what I watch. I was watching Baywatch with my dad.
Ooh.
Topanga was not. I was watching
Pamela
Anderson run down the beach. I was like, Dad, what's this? What is this?
I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you.
I was like, Dad, can we go to the beach? He was like, no. I was like, okay. I was watching Ren and Stimpy, South Park, bro.
Yeah, nah. I mean, it was. Hey, back then, TV shows were amazing, bro. Like one of the best. One of the best cartoons I could say. I always liked it growing up. Rocket Power.
Oh, Rocket Power went crazy. Oh, woogie woogie woogie.
That was my shit, bro.
Rocket Power went crazy.
Crazy.
All the cartoons, Rocket Power went crazy. Like I said, Ed and Eddie was one of my tops. Rocket Power too, because I was a skateboarder, so I liked it.
Rocket Power was just on a whole nother level, bro. Like that shit was. Like,
hey, brother, what? Uncle Tito,
brother. Like it was tight because they were.
All right, babe. I'm sorry.
They surfed and they skated. Like they did all tight shit. They were dope. Rocket Power was.
They did all the sports. Bro, I'm like, it's funny. Like you go to talk about Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo was tight.
Look with me.
I don't know. I grew up on. I don't know if you remember if you fucked with Street Sharks.
Oh, bro, I remember I had the little toys for Street Sharks.
Street Sharks was the shit.
Bro, Street Sharks. I was when I was younger. I was a fan of things that were like a collective of things into one.
Okay.
Like Power Rangers, there was 5 of them, and they were all different colors, and they came into they became like a group. So I don't know if you remember this movie. A lot of people don't. It was called Warriors of Virtue.
That sounds very familiar.
It's like this kid. It was like this little kid with like fucked up legs or whatever, and he like fell into like this spiral water treatment plant, and he ended up in this world, and it was like fighting karate kangaroos.
I think I know.
And they were all based on like elements, bro. That movie had me. That movie was so dope.
Like I tell people now, I said the shit back then was. It was a good time to be a kid. Bro.
I tried to rewatch it. And I was just like, it's so babe. Because I'm pretty sure I watched it with her. I can't remember if I watched it with her and she fell asleep. Or if she watched the whole thing. Babe, do you remember that movie? Do you remember that movie with the fighting kangaroos? Remember with the karate kangaroos and like the one dude was like, ooh, like he was weird and he was like drinking a little potion. Remember the kid like fell into the water spiral thing and they were like, oh, man, and he like fell into the world and like the Asian dude was cooking it up at the beginning, doing karate in the kitchen. Warriors of Virtue. I was just talking about it. I was like, I'm pretty sure we watched it. I remember if you fell asleep though, but I'm saying, remember that? It was like the kangaroos and they were like, it was all elemental. Like the one dude had like a metal ring.
Yeah, bro.
We were just talking about like, and I was like, that movie had me in a chokehold as a kid. Because I was just like, because I loved the elements, the idea of elements.
I watched Elf. I watched that.
Alf and Howard the Duck was a little before me.
I watched Elf. You know, obviously, you know, I'm born in '88, but I caught a little bit because I got an older brother. So my brother was on the old school shit. So obviously, I caught a lot of the old school shit with him. But
I got the old school shit when I got older.
I don't know if you remember a show. Maybe I don't know if it was big, maybe out there, but out here it was they were like a Power Ranger, but they weren't the Power Rangers. They were called Beetleborgs.
Bro, do I remember Beetleborgs? Come on, bro. like that's another thing though. There was 3 of them, and they were like, "Oh, bro, I had the little toys with the little kick, and the wings would open up." Bro, Beetleborgs went crazy.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, bro. When that shit came out, I was like, "What? These motherfuckers in the comic store and they're superheroes? What? This goes crazy!" Like,
bro, that's what I'm saying. Like stuff like that, I like thoroughly enjoyed. Like the just like the different, because it's like you could like everyone liked their own type of person, you know, like.
It was crazy because it was like they would go to a house. It was a haunted house, but it was like a clown. But
this dude.
It was lit though. Like they were the power. Yeah,
bro. That's Jay Leno?
It is.
No way.
What? Now that
it's not Jay Leno. It's not Jay Leno. It looks like Jay Leno.
Now that you think about it, kind of the face resemblance.
Flabber.
Bro, that was a great show.
And another thing about like stuff like that I liked was when they had, because there was always like the primary colors that were like the main people, you know. But like for instance, like Power Rangers. Who was your favorite?
For me, it was always rest in peace, Tommy.
Yeah, it was the White and Green Ranger for me. Like the White Ranger, I was like, nah, he the hardest, bro. Like Jason was cool. Like they were the original ones were cool, but I was always like, nah, he the outcast. I'll fuck with him.
No, when the Green Ranger came out, I was like, oh yeah.
See, like that, I fuck with the green one though, because he had the pincers. I didn't fuck with the blue one with the little top, and then obviously the red one was a girl, so I was like, I don't care about that.
Bro, that shit was tight. That shit was hard, and they had the crazy little vehicles that they drove.
Bro, I can't. Woo! I was when you were like, it was like Power Rangers. I don't know if you remember it. I was like, he gonna say Beetleborgs. I know he's gonna say Beetleborgs.
Bro, because it was such a cool time because they were literally around my age, and I was watching it like, yeah, I could be a Beetleborg. Like,
I could be it could be me.
It could be me.
Do it. That was yeah, no, I used to watch that because that was, but also the era of when I was watching cartoons and TV shows as a kid. It was like I also had the Boomerang.
Oh yeah.
So like I would also catch the old school like Scooby-Doo. I used to fuck like Scooby-Doo. I never watched like I didn't fuck with He-Man like that. I watched it sometimes. Castle Grayskull.
I fuck with Scooby-Doo.
But Scooby-Doo was my shit. And then a pup named Scooby-Doo, they had the little dance.
Yeah.
I used to love that. When they would do their little dances, they'd be like, it was like the Peanuts dances. And I remember one of them was like this. I think it was Fred. He'd be like, and then Elmo was like,
all the motherfuckers just whoever made Scooby-Doo was high. I don't give a fuck.
Oh my god, bro. They were like, well, because look at Shaggy.
You can't tell me nothing, bro.
Scooby-Doo was made by teenagers. It had to be. It was like, all right, so this dude's always horny.
When I was a kid, obviously I didn't understand it. But once you get older, you're kind of like, wait a minute. Shaggy and Scooby always on their fucking Scooby snacks.
Bro, they were always like, Scoob, like, let's go in here and make a sandwich.
Let's go, Scoob. Like, damn, y'all niggas is lit on national TV.
My favorite thing about Scooby-Doo, like, it's one of, you know when like things happen in shows and like you just always remember it?
Yeah.
One of my favorite things is when Shaggy would cut like a slice of cake for Scooby and he'd be like, and then Scooby would just take the whole cake and leave him with the slice. Gotcha, bitch.
Every time he would do that, and Shag would be like, okay, this one's for me. And he would go
make the fat 7-layer sandwich and cut off a little bit like zoink Scoob. And then Scoob would be like,
by the time he turns around, he's like, Scoob, what about me? I don't know.
I don't know, Reggie.
Sorry.
You'd be like zoink Scoob, like me and Daphne are gonna go. Oh no, me and Daphne are gonna search up here. You guys, Velma's gonna go here, and then Velma just dumbass. I lost my glasses. I can't find my glasses.
Can't see my glass. You know, and then Scoob's like, hell nah, bro. Me and Shag are going everywhere together. We ain't going by ourselves.
I never even knew Reggie. I never knew Reggie. I'm trying to think what else was up. I remember we had an episode like this last year where like me and Coach were talking about like 90s TV. I think it was 90s movies and stuff though. But yeah, Boomerang was crazy. Like because when I was younger, not my grandma raised me, but I was with my grandma a lot. So like she'd be in the crib just smoking cigarettes. She'd be like sit in front of the TV. I'd be like,
I'm gonna find something cool.
Yeah, I'd be just because all the cartoon channels for me was 34, 35, 36. 34 was Disney, 35 was Nickelodeon, 36 was Cartoon Network. See, so it was perfect. I was just like flip.
flips. It's easy.
And then 37 was, I think, A&E, and then 38 was Hallmark. So like I could like flip and watch like the corny old movies and stuff.
Yeah.
It was a nice little setup. Nice little fucking setup.
I think Saturday was always like the best lineup because it was a Saturday lineup. It had Doug. It had the Mighty Doug. It had what else? Fuck, I used to always. It had Street Sharks.
Doug. Well, that was Nickelodeon, right?
No, that was just like the Saturday morning lineup.
But I'm saying Doug was Nickelodeon.
Doug was
Rugrats.
Rugrats. Because at first it was just Nickelodeon and Disney. Then all of a sudden,
Cartoon Network had some bangers.
Yeah,
Cartoon Network, Coast to Coast.
Ed and Eddie. And then all of a sudden, out of all that, then it hits you with Adult Swim. And
Bro,
you're like, what? What's Adult Swim?
All that was my show. And then the Amanda Show.
Oh yeah.
And then Keenan and Kel. I love orange soda. I do.
He's all, look, Kel, this is my bottle of soda.
Again, was it the Amanda Show? It was all that with Keenan in the bathtub and he's like speaking the French.
That. Yeah, then Amanda had her own show.
Bringing the Dancing Lobsters.
Yeah.
And then she had Drake and Josh on the show, and then Drake and Josh got their own show. My girl's actually rewatching Drake and Josh now.
Nickelodeon was the shit at one point. I mean, Disney had it. My favorite show on Disney, probably growing up in the early 2000s, bro, was probably Even Stevens with Shia LaBeouf.
Bro, Even Stevens fire. Even Stevens, I love Shia LaBeouf. I will always be in Shia LaBeouf's corner.
Bro, the show Even Stevens, I don't care what anybody said. That's probably I used to come home as a kid from school and be like, I'm watching Even Stevens.
What's that? Bro, Even Stevens, I see she was watching it. She like watches a couple episodes here and there, and she put on one episode, and I was always like, and like this episode started, and I was like, oh my god, I remember this episode because it was the episode that stuck with me forever, and it was the one where they go on the game show, and he gets the proof of like Ren's boyfriend cheating on her.
Yeah.
And he's like, I can't do it, so he uses the proof of her brushing her teeth like this. Because bro, every time I brush my teeth, I always stop and I go vertical. He's like, who does that? A sicko. You can't brush your teeth like that.
Oh, you know which one always sticks in my head? The episode where Lewis wanted the shoes, and they got janked by the robber, the dude that gave him sold him the fake shoes, the Qs. It's the Qs. That was like the biggest thing in that episode was everybody had to wear the Q shoes, and Lewis was trying to go get them. And they ended up with some shady stealer. He was like, I got him. And then I think
I remember that. Because the second you said Q's, it popped in my head.
Yeah, because they ended up in the mall parking lot. And he was like, you don't have them? He was like, oh, I'm out, but I got these.
And it just wasn't the same.
It wasn't the same. I mean, that was a great show, bro. Like,
I love that show. Anything, like I said, anything Shia LaBeouf, I support. I love Shia LaBeouf. Even though he's been through his troubles, I still love him.
I love Shia. He's a good guy, man. It's just, he just goes through it sometimes. It's all right.
On that note, though, I do have to head out. I got to get ready. But I do want to leave you with this. If you haven't seen the movie Charlie Countryman with Shia LaBeouf, watch it. It is a roller coaster. It's like a younger Shia LaBeouf movie when he was still, going through his shit. It's a good movie. But on that note, like I said, I got to get ready. I got to put my costume on.
You got to get ready. We out here. Appreciate everybody for coming in, and let's go Birds this Sunday, baby.